Okay.
And then better, I wouldn't know what to do.
That was as fast as I could go.
Jeff just left, so if you want to do an opening statement, and then we'll take questions for you.
Okay, first of all, great to get a win. Great to start off the season 1-0. I was pleased with getting the win. One of our focuses going into the game was being able to be good with our procedure. One of the biggest things that you notice in these college football games, because we don't have preseason games or anything, is there are a lot of weird mistakes. 10 guys on the field, 12 guys on the field, a lot of just sloppy stuff. And I thought for the most part our procedure, game procedure was good. I thought that, very pleased with the fact that we played hard, I thought. We didn't play well all the time. We can play way better on offense. We can play way better on defense. I thought actually the group that was probably the best was our special teams today. We can stop the run better than we did today. We gave up 140 yards, 45 yards rushing. That's too much. I thought Isaac Harker had I would call it a good start in his debut as a starting quarterback. I thought Rob Tanyan did an excellent job. Rob had a really good day. He ended up with 7 catches for 92 yards, and probably very close to having a touchdown. They said he didn't have control of it, and I think next time Rob will make sure he gets control of it. You don't get many of those chances. You got to take advantage of them. Solly Lowe, kind of the story of the game in a lot of ways. 100-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown, interception that set up another score. So I was very impressed and pleased with Solly. And I thought that one of the things, with us being a coach down, I thought that Maurice Crum did an excellent job in our team did an excellent job, I think, of overcoming adversity. Mo Crum was our interim special teams coordinator, did a nice job, and I thought our players kind of closed ranks, our coaches closed ranks, and I thought we didn't allow special teams to end up being a problem today. We can play better on special teams, but it wasn't a problem. I thought Jerry Nunez, our freshman kicker from Naples, Florida, I thought he did a very good job today, and I'm excited about him down the road. Our new punter, Thomas Bolden, I thought did well except for one punt, and there were a lot of good things, but there's a lot of things that we can improve on.
Mike, what pleased you most about Isaac's performance?
Here's what I would say is that I think that the exciting thing for me is we see him every day, and I know that Isaac has a lot better football in him than what he played today, and I thought he did a good job. I thought it was a good opening performance, but we all see him every day, and I think we had higher expectations, as I know Isaac has for himself. But I thought he did a lot of really good things. I thought we started off, with some not great field position. We ended up we didn't do well early in the game on either side of the ball, offense or defense. And but I thought he did a lot of good things. I think he was very close to having like I mentioned about the Rob Tanyan touchdown. I thought it was an excellent throw on the corner route. The officials said he didn't have control of it, but I thought a lot of really good things for Isaac. But I think the exciting thing about it, Isaac, and we all know that he can play better.
He showed some useful amnesia. He had the fumble right at the beginning of the third quarter. It's still a game at that point. That could have been a big momentum turner. You guys get the ball back, and then he was very solid from that point onward. I mean, that kind of helpful amnesia that he had at that point, I imagine that has to be something that is a positive as well.
Yeah, I think that's a great quality is to be able to bounce back from something that's not good, and he did an excellent job of that today.
What were your other impressions, particularly of the defense? They were able to put some pressure on Butler. You mentioned the rushing yards that they got. They were able to get some things out on the edge at times, on third down a few times. What was kind of your general assessment of the defense?
I think there were a lot of good things. I think being able to stop a team and return regardless of what happened before that and how they got there, I think it's a huge thing to be able to force a fumble on the 1 foot line and return it 100 yards for a touchdown. I thought that was great. I thought we can improve on defense. I think there was, obviously to have 145 yards rushing against us, against an FCS team, we go to the Big Ten next week against a very good rushing football team, and we, who ran the ball well against Oregon State, and we've got to do a better job stopping the run next week than we did today, without a question.
Obviously, that fumble was a massive momentum play. It looked from upstairs like Butler broke the plane on it. Obviously, that's a 7-0 lead for them. It ends up being 100 yards, 7-0 lead for you guys. Get the turnover right after that. You've said it before. I mean, turnovers are vital, and they probably don't come much more vital than that one did.
Yeah, that was obviously huge, and it was a huge play, heads-up play, and good team defense. It was a really good play.
You surprised that they let the play go on a little bit? You probably don't have a great angle on the sideline, but it looked like he got on his second push, that he got it over the line, but obviously the officials saw it differently.
Yeah, and I think the fact that it was a live ball, and he didn't have possession of it, they didn't blow the whistles. That's why the play continued. But I do think that now you mentioned the edges. There's some things, we got to stop the run better, and they were able to throw the ball out on the edges, with a little bit too much ease, and we've got to improve in that area.
When did you decide that Isaac was going to be the starter for you guys today?
That was a developing story over the course of training camp, and we made the decision earlier this week, but we did not want to name him officially. We kind of made the decision inside our family, football family, if that makes sense. We did not want to give them the opportunity to know who we were starting.
Why did you ultimately make that decision?
I think they're both really good players. I just think that Isaac has shown the most ability to make the right calls at the right time, understands the offense the best, is a great leader, and has a tremendous upside. He can play way better. He ended up 21 out of 37 today for, I don't know how many passing yards it was, but
315.
Okay, for 315 yards. But the good news is that he can play. I believe he can play way better than that.
What did you see out of him when you told him that you're going to be the starter this week? Did he kind of?
I think Isaac is one of those guys that just kind of believed he was going to be the starter all along. And not that this affected our decision or not, because it's got to prove itself out. But he texted me in the summer and basically, made some commitments about what he thought our team was going to do and what he was going to do. And he believes he's one of those deals where you believe something, you expect something, and it becomes what you are and how you act. And he acted like the starter, believed he was going to be the starter, and became the starter.
How much did his performance in limited opportunities last season affect your decision to put him in here this year?
We were going to go with what we felt was the best player to help us win. That had some bearing, but it was based on performance during training camp.
Coach, we talked about the fumble, but Solly Lowe, obviously a huge player in today's game. Interception, another forced fumble later in the game. Talk about his impact on the team today.
Huge. Solly is a tremendous player. He made a ton of plays, and he loves football. He loves our team. He loves Terre Haute. He's our guy, and he played like it today.
Anything else for Coach? All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you.